Yes, people, a very, very happy, pleasant evening to all of you. Very good. Pleasant is not come. Thank you so much. So, guys, just before the break, we have wound up our discussion on the insolvency of all the partners. Yes or no? A small, quick recap about solvency. Multiple times we've discussed. I'm not touching base again. Under the concept of insolvency, you have two broad concepts. One is the concept of one shot payment to the partners, one shot payment to the partners. And second is piecemeal payment to the partners. Now, if you ask me out of these two methods, method 1 and method 2, which is the most practically applicable method, if you ask me, it is method 2. Tell me one thing. Whenever you sell any assets, do you sell the assets and realize the money in one single day? Today itself, I decided to sell the business. Today itself, all asset got sold. Today itself, all money I got it. And today itself, I made all the payment to external liability holders and external parties and partners. Is it possible? Is it possible? No. Why it is not possible? You tell me. Why it is not possible? Get a buyer. Very good. Very nice. Today you've decided you want to sell your business. You went to court, got the approval and all. Okay. Now today you have started the process of dissolving the firm. What did you do? You want to sell all the assets one by one. You can't practically sell all the assets in one day. Let me say I have multiple assets. You have land, multiple lands. You have building, multiple building. You have plant and machinery, multiple plant and machinery. Are you an expert to sell the land, sell the building, sell the plant and machinery that easily? Are you into real estate business? Do you know so many people who wants to buy all of this? No, you have no idea. You have no idea who will buy your land, who will buy your building, who will buy your plant and machinery, who will buy your furnitures, who will buy your computer equipments. Nobody knows. So what will you do? You will make efforts from your side to sell these assets. You'll make advertisements, circulate all the advertisements in newspaper, magazines, wherever it is. Apart from that, you'll also appoint broker, agent. You'll tell agent, this land is there in this location. Please help me sell it. This broker will sell that. You say that this building is there in this location. Help me sell that. You'll appoint some other person to sell the plant and machinery. There'll be some broker specifically for plant and machinery sale. You'll appoint him. So that fellow also has to go and search the buyers in the market. Then the buyer will come. Then the discussion will happen. Negotiation will happen. You will say, I will sell it for this much only. The buyer will say, no, I want for such a low price. You will first not agree. Then pressure will come. Then you will agree. How much drama in this? So this will take several weeks. This could take several months. This could take more than a year also. Yes or no? Yes or no? So recovering money in one shot, making the payment to all the liability holders in one shot, practically not possible. Okay, not okay. This is one point. Second point, in case of one shot payment, you had the assumptions. Whatever question that we have done so far, the assumption is what? All the assets sold one day. All the money realized, all the money paid to creditors in one shot, which is impractical assumption. Second, what did you do here? You made one shot payment to partners. You made one shot payment to the partners. Means what? You kept on accumulating the money. You kept on accumulating money. Once we sold all the assets, once we made the payment to all the liability holders, now when we have all the money left, now you make the payment as per the capital account. Yes or no? But in real life, there could be some partners who will not wait for 1 year. He will say, I have to take care of my household expenditure. I want some money from this. I want some money from this. So he will ask for piecemeal payment. He will ask installment ka payment. He will say, this dissolution process will take 1 year. When will this land and building get sold? When will the plant and machinery get sold? When will I receive money? When will you settle the money? So this will take so much of time. I can't wait until then. I want my money something at least today. Yes or no? So this question is possible when when you're selling all the assets. Chalo, you take 1 year to sell all the assets. Not a problem. One shot payment here refers to one shot payment to the partners. This scenario is okay when the partners, which partners? All the partners are okay to wait till the end. End means what? Sell all the assets, realize money. Using that money, make all the external liability payments. Then finally, whatever money is left over, based on that, based on the capital account, you'll make the payment one by one. Till that, if partners are having patience, this method is superb, no problem. But just in case if partners cannot wait, if partners show urgency, no, I want payment now itself. In that case, you cannot go for this method. You can't go for this method. You will go for piecemeal payment to partner method. Under this, you have two methods. One is called as maximum loss method. Second is highest relative capital method. So one partner cannot wait until the end of the dissolution process to receive money. He want the payment urgently in between itself. Then you'll go for piecemeal distribution method. This is called as piecemeal distribution method. Okay, not okay. If the partners are okay to wait till the end, the partners are okay to wait till the end, then you will go with this concept. Okay, not okay. In this concept, there are 2 points. One is insolvency of a partner. Second is insolvency of all the partners. Please tell me, out of these two cases, in which case did we apply Gardner versus Murray rule? Only in case of insolvency of a partner, the concept of Gardner versus Murray came into picture. When we did insolvency of all the partners, did the concept of Gardner versus Murray come into picture? No. So Gardner versus Murray rule is applicable only in case of insolvency of a partner. Okay, not okay. I have given you step-by-step procedure that you have to follow in case of insolvency of a partner. Also, I gave you step-by-step procedure to follow in case of insolvency of all the partners. With that, the one-shot payment to partners concept is over. Okay, not okay. Now we are heading forward to the next method, which is piecemeal distribution. Piecemeal distribution. And in today's class, my target is to discuss maximum loss method. Maximum loss method. This is when the partners cannot wait till the end to receive the money. They want the payment on regular intervals. In that case, I'll go with piecemeal distribution. In that, there are two methods suggested by experts. One method is called as maximum loss method. The first method is called as maximum loss method. Let me read this. Generally, the assets sold upon dissolution of partnership are realized only in small installment over a period of time. Today I sold building, so I got the money. Sometimes we will not get the entire building money in one shot. The opposite buyer will make the payment in 2-3 installments. So in part by part, money is coming. Then after 1 week, you'll get money for furniture. Then after 1 week, you'll get the money for what you called plant and machinery. Then you'll sell some other asset. Then you'll receive the money. So the money is coming to you in installment. In small installments, the money is being realized over a period of time. In such circumstances, the choice is either to distribute whatever is collected. The choice is to distribute whatever is collected. So whatever I collected, I made the payment to external liability holders. After making the payment to them, after making the payment to loan by partner, next this money should be paid to whom? Partners. To partners, I'll make the payment as and when I receive the money. Today I sold one furniture, I got the money, give it to partner. Tomorrow I sold one more asset, got money, give it to partner. So in such circumstances, when the money is coming in installment, the choice as a firm, your choice is either to distribute whatever is collected. So whatever I'm collecting, I'll distribute. Or wait till the whole amount is collected and finally you'll distribute. Now tell me people, in this line, particular line, the second line, what are they talking about? Which two methods are they talking about? This is one method. And this is one method. Which method is that method which I put on the whiteboard? Distribute whatever is collected is which method? Distribute whatever is collected. What method? Piecemeal distribution method. And second option is what? To wait till the whole amount is collected. Which method is that? One shot payment. So wait till the whole amount is collected. When you make the payment in one shot. Are you able to relate it? Usually, the first course is adopted. First course means adoption. Piecemeal distribution method. So out of these two methods, which method is more practically applied? Piecemeal distribution method is more practically applied. So in exam, the chance of getting the question is under which segment more? Piecemeal distribution. Now understood why this is important. Got it? Okay. In order to ensure that the distribution of cash among the partners is in proportion to their interest in the partnership concerning either of the two methods described below may be followed. So basically, they're telling that in order to ensure that when I make the payment, it should not be that some person is getting more payment and some person is not getting low payment. Otherwise, when you're distributing the money to the partners, no, it should not happen in such a way that you end up making more payment to one partner and less payment to another partner. You have to make in proper proportionate payment. What they're supposed to get, you're supposed to pay them. What they're supposed to get, give them. Don't give more, don't give less. For that, two method has been suggested. One is maximum loss method. Second is relative capital method. One is maximum loss method. Next is highest relative capital method. Any problem? Online people, any problem so far?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Super. Now this point, I would come and read after we do the practical questions. So let's complete the practical questions. Then we'll come back and do the answer. We'll go with illustration 6. We'll go with illustration 6. Once you're ready, let me know, then let's start. Are you all ready? Take a fresh page. Online people, once you're ready, I'll go forward. Are you all ready?
Yes, sir.
Everyone,
Yes.
everybody,
Yes,
everybody,
sir.
everybody.
Yes, sir.
Everybody. Unmute and speak up. Speak up fast, 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 fast. All those who are listening to me, raise your hands in Zoom meeting. Ragharni, Vaidi, Moshina, Niyasha, Darshini, Kamlesh, Anjana, Lakshana, Kalai Navinan, Ritika, Abhinav, Lokesh, Lisha, Ashwin, Sarvesh, Hemasurya, Shushmita. Avladam. Driza, Ganeshri not listening. How is this trap? Nice, no? Now, A, B, and C are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio 5:3:2. Their capitals were 9,600, 6,000, and 8,400 respectively. Any problem? No problem. After paying Creditors, the liabilities and the assets of the firm were as under. After making the payment to Creditors. So my simple question to you, has the dissolution process begin or not begin? Has the dissolution process already begin? Have we already started selling assets? Making the payment? Yes. After paying Creditors, the liability and asset of the firm is as follow. Now looking at this, don't think that this is balance sheet. This is not balance sheet. This is list of pending liability and pending assets from which we are yet to recover money. You don't see the total of the balance sheet. There's no total of the balance sheet. So this is not balance sheet. Looking at, first instance, you might feel or think this is balance sheet. Where is heading balance sheet? Where is the total of the balance sheet? So this is not balance sheet. This is the piece of information that after making the payment to creditors and other liabilities, this is the pending part. And these are the pending assets. These are the pending assets. In the asset, so once we sell all this asset, we'll receive the money. And then what to do, we have to decide. Okay, not okay. So the dissolution process already begin. The dissolution process already begin. What do we have on liability side? We have liability for interest on loan. Interest is pending on loan. Loan from spouse's partner. Means what? Partner's spouse. External liability, external person. And then loan from partner is there. His interest also is pending. So two interests. Both of these are interest. One is interest on loan from spouse's partner. And second is interest on loan from partner. That is loan by partner. This is external liability, but internal person. Any problem? No difficulty? Super. Investment, you have 1,000 rupees worth of investment still in your business. Furniture worth 2,000, machinery worth 1,200, and stock worth 4,000. Online people, any problem so far?
No, sir.
Online people, any problem so far?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Now, the assets realized in full means whatever is the value of the asset, all the value of the asset is realized in the order in which they are listed above. Which means first I sold investment, I got money. Second I sold furniture, got money. Third I sold money, machinery, I got money. Then I sold stock, got money. In exam, how can they complicate your life? They'll give date also. On this date I sold investment. On this date I sold furniture. On this date I sold machinery. This date I sold stock. If date not given, leave it. If date given, consider it. What is wrong in it? B is insolvent. B is insolvent. B is insolvent means what about A and C? Those are solvent. Those are solvent. So this is about insolvency of a partner. Insolvency of a partner. Here Garner versus Murray rule will come or not come. It will come. Whenever we talk about a partner, Garner versus Murray will come. Garner versus Murray will come. Okay. You are required to prepare a statement, not accounts, statement showing the distribution of cash as and when they are available by applying maximum possible loss procedure. So they want us to prepare a statement that how will you distribute the money to the partners using maximum possible loss method. Please understand, in these two methods, maximum loss method and highest relative capital method, we are not going to prepare the realization account. For this question, we'll not prepare. We'll actually prepare in real life. In this question, the focus is not on how to prepare the realization account, because they know that you know already how to prepare the realization account. For example, in other methods, what did you do? In this method, realization account, asset realized, liability realized. Same drama will happen here also. Asset realized, liability realized. Receive the payment from loan to partner. Make the payment to loan to partner. Then capital account will come. Now in capital account, I have to make the payment now. In case of other methods, what we did up to last class, when we made the payment to the partner to cash, we made the entire payment in one shot. But here we are doing payment in installment. Upon the installment, on the calculate pannalla. I have to calculate the installment value now. So for that, we'll prepare one separate document. In real life, we'll prepare a separate document called as Excel sheet. In Excel sheet, we'll keep a track that, okay, this much money came, this much money paid to this fellow, this much is paid to this fellow, everything in one sheet. That sheet they're asking you to prepare. Accounting will happen as usual only. Accounting will happen in the respective ledgers. As and when you do the payment, entry will come. But in what order payment should be done? That order decision making is there. No, that we do on a piece of paper. For you, I'll do on a piece of paper. In real life, we'll do on an Excel sheet. This is the statement. You'll prepare the statement like this to decide to whom do I make the payment first. Whom should I make the payment first? Whom na yaar pati pesa raha? I'm talking about partner. Because to external liability holders will make the payment, I know. To partners, in what order to make the payment, you have to make a decision. That decision is taken in this document. In real life, you'll prepare the same information in the Excel sheet. Now, since you are not allowed to use system in the examination, you have to prepare this on a piece of paper. So once you decide, okay, let me pay A first, or B first, or C first, then the entry will happen in the capital account. So in these two methods, they are not focusing on the accounting part. They are focusing on the calculation part. They're focusing on the working note. The working note is the main answer. This is actually working note, but this is the main answer in the examination. Okay, not okay. Okay, not okay. Now what are you supposed to do? Open multiple columns. Sir, how many columns, sir? First column will be particulars column. Observe first. First is particulars column, in which you have to document the data. Second column will be how much money you have realized. Second is realization column, which will reflect your cash balance. Okay, not okay. Then see how many liabilities are there. In our example, we have two liability. Interest on spouse loan, interest on loan from partner's spouse. Second is interest on partner's loan. Two liability we have, nothing else we have. How many liabilities are there? That many column will come. So this is column for liability 1. This is column for liability 2. Sir, if creditor was there, what to do? Separate column will come for creditor also. Any difficulty? No difficulty. Apart from that, you have to prepare multiple columns for partner. If 3 partner are there, 3 column. 2 partner, 2 column. 6 partner, 6 column. But do you think they'll ask 6 in exam? No. So they'll keep liability column limited and partners column also limited. And final column is total column. Any difficulty? Any difficulty? Can you prepare the column? Now in exam, what you do is, whenever you pick and choose this question, in left hand side, if you have written something, right hand side is empty, no. Don't use that. Turn and go to next page, where left side is empty and right side also is empty. Draw the tabular column across, because you'll get a booklet. So any person who's correcting, no, when they flip the page, both the sides will be visible to him. So what are you supposed to do is, if this is your booklet, examination booklet, this will be a center. This is left hand side page, this is right hand side page. Draw the column across this entire page. Like how we did for triple column. Draw the column across the 2 pages so that you can write it. If you try to write it in only 1 page, you draw narrow column, no, everything will look congested. So the person who's correcting paper will also not understand. You may also lose the grip in between. Right? So write it neatly, write it legibly. Neatly I'll not advise, because I don't write neatly. Where will I advise you? So write legibly, that much as much you can understand. So put multiple columns, take 2 sides, fresh sides, fast. Draw this column. How many columns in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 column people, 8 column. Fast. Till this, you draw in one page. Partners capital and total go to other page. Other side, right side. Where is your skill, madam? Very good. Laziness. At the peak. Done? Fast. We have one more question to do. Right heading particulars, realization cash balance, interest on loan from partner spouse, interest on loan from partner, then partner's capital account, ABC and total. அம்மா அவனுக்கு ஒன்றும் தெரியாதுமா. அவன் இப்போதான் படிக்க வந்திருக்கேன் கூட. அவன்கிட்ட கேட்டீங்கன்னா interest on loan from partner spouse, loan from partner. We took loan from partner's spouse. On that interest is pending. We took loan from partner. On that interest is pending. Loan from partner. Loan given by partner to us. Loan by partner. Loan from partner. English. Okay. Now, first line, what will you write is, guys, balance brought down. First line is always the balance. My question to all of you, do you have any cash balance, existing cash balance? Whatever money was there, you already made the payment to creditor. So cash, nothing we have. So cash balance, 0. Interest on loan from partner spouse, already we have a balance. How much it is? 2,000. And another liability balance is 1,000. Write the balance of all the accounts. And then what is the balance of capital? 9,600, 6,000 and 8,400. So now next record, the balance of partner's capital account. Total column, as of now, not required. When I say that time, you record it. Any difficulty? We'll go gradually, people. There's nothing to get confused. We'll go step by step, understand. Wherever you feel that you've not understood, stop me then and there. I'll re-explain one more time. If you do not get the whole properly from the beginning till end, you'll be in trouble at the end. So wherever you feel discomfort, stop me then and there and ask me one more time. I'll re-explain. Do not hesitate. You have full freedom. Already you have freedom only. Here I'm giving double freedom. Alright, people, what do you say? என்னப்பா ஆன்லைன் பீப்பிள் இருக்கீங்களா இல்லையா?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next, we'll talk about realization of asset. To make the payment, what do I need first? Money I need. So we sold investment and got 1,000 rupees. Any problem in that? Now, next point, what I'm recording is sale of investment. By selling investment, how much cash have you received? 1,000 recording in cash balance column. And nothing will come in the rest of the column. Any problem? Is that difficult? GP question. Hard thing is this. சும்மா hype ஒண்ணும் கிடையாது. Do it fast. Done? Okay. Next, what will I do? Sir, once this 1,000 rupees payment come, 1,000 money comes, you have to make the payment. Payment as per section 48, subsection B. First payment should go to external liability, external person. How much it is? 2,000 rupees. In that, how much money you have already? Only 1,000. So how much can I pay? Only 1,000. So less payment of interest on partner's spouse loan. 1,000 paid. So cash reduces. With that, liability also reduced. Double entry, no? What entry? Interest on partner's spouse loan account debit to cash. So cash will reduce, liability also will reduce. So both side minus. And no impact in the other accounts. See how much colorful the Screen is. Now, what are you supposed to calculate? Balance. Balance. How much is the cash balance now? 1000 came, 1000 paid. Cash balance? 0. Liability 2000 you have to pay. In that 1000 paid, what is the balance? 1000. Interest on loan for partner, nothing paid. So as it is, rest all balance will have, sorry, rest all the balances will come as it is. Rest all balances will come as it is. Tell me, very difficult this concept is. Tell. Very easy. Super. Main game பார்க்கலையே மணி மெயின் கேம் இனிமேல் தானே வரும் very easy. Now next, what have you realized? By selling furniture, realized 2000. Okay. Sale of furniture, how much money received? 2000. Dash, 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 another columns. Dash here means English dash, not Tamil dash. Let me be very specific. Some people have some assumptions, Now, next what people? You tell me. I forgot. Next payment, very good. Less payment for interest on partners, spouse loan. How much? 1000 will pay. Still I'm left with 1000. I have total 2000. So 1000 if I make the payment to interest on loan from partner spouse, remaining 1000 I can make the payment to interest on loan from partner. 1000 paid. Total 2000 deducted. No payment to partner. No payment to partner. Now tell the balance people. 0 cash balance, 0 liability balance. But your capital balance will come as it is. Now do the total capital balance. 24,000 rupees is the total capital to be paid. Yes or no? All in people. 24,000 is the total capital to be paid. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Super. Next, what people? What do you think will be next? Sir, machinery sold 1,200 received. Sale of machinery 1,200 received. Rest all dash, 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 dash. Now, all the payment to external liability holders done. All the payment towards external liabilities done. All the payment to external liabilities done. Now the payment is pending for internal liability, which is nothing but capital. Total capital to be paid is 24,000. Total capital to be paid is 24,000. How much money you have in hand now? 1,200. Now the question is, this 1,200, to whom will you make the payment? To whom will you make the payment? Partner. Which partner only, ma? They are only left. I will not take that and go. Partner only will take and go. My question is, which partner? Lucky draw. Very good. Lucky draw. Somebody will say lucky draw. Somebody will say profit sharing ratio. Somebody will say in the existing capital ratio. Now, I'll give you one perspective. One partner is having 10,000 as balance, another partner 10,000 balance. Any problem? This is partner A, this is partner B. Now, partner A has already withdrawn 6,000 rupees. He's withdrawn already 6,000 rupees. To cash, 6,000 rupees already withdrawn. Please tell me what is the balance? 4,000 and 10,000. Any problem? No problem? Okay. Now, I have total 1,000 rupees. I have total 1,000 rupees. Are you trying to tell me that this 1,000 rupees I should distribute in the profit sharing ratio? The profit sharing ratio is, let's suppose, 1:1. Is it fair to distribute this 1,000 in the ratio 1:1? Think about B. He has not taken 1 rupee from business. Why? Because A wanted the money. He said, A, you are in an urgent situation. You take the money. I don't have any urgency. You take the money and go as of now. Later, whenever the money is there, that time I'll take it. He did big heart. He showed the big heart to A. And for A, he sacrificed his withdrawing. That is drawing. And now when the business is getting closed, you're telling me that in this ratio to pay. Why should B agree here? B will say, this entire 1,000 you should give me. Why? Because earlier 4,000 full you enjoyed. That time I did not stop. I want now entire 1,000 to distribute. I want this entire 1,000 to come to me. He will argue or not? Will he argue or not? He will say that only this is, imagine, this is the only money left. After this, you will not get one naya paisa in the company or the partnership firm. This is the only money left. So now, one option is I will distribute this in the profit sharing ratio. Will you agree? Who will agree? A will be okay because he's getting something out of it. Will B agree? B says that earlier I did not take any money. You took money fully, no. Now this full 1000 belongs to me. Will B agree profit sharing ratio? Tell me. No. Second, will B agree in the capital ratio? Will B agree in the capital ratio? No. Yes or no? Yes or no? So this cannot be done. This cannot be done. Though something like this is going to happen. A better method is what, next method, which is highest relative capital method. A better version of this is highest relative capital method. Here compromise is happening. But the purest form of that is genuine, without any partiality, the payment is happening. No, that is highest relative capital method. Here in this method, still flaw is there. In this method, what they're doing, I'll tell you. In this method, up to this stage, once you reach, so far what you've done, whatever money came in, you made the payment to external liabilities. Whatever money came in, you paid to external liabilities. This is normal procedure. Now the complication will begin. Now, when the time is to make the payment to partner's capital, you will do additional working note. You will do additional working note. Are you all ready for this? This is the main game now. This is the game changer. You will compute on working note. Working note 1. What is the working note? First step is to calculate maximum loss. So calculation of maximum loss. Sir, what does it mean, sir? Here, please understand, when I am receiving the payment, I am receiving the payment on different date. I am receiving the payment on different date. Today, I am receiving money from selling machinery 1,200. Question said you, after this, you'll get 4,000 rupees by selling stock. But imagine, practically, the day when you're selling the machinery, you sold the machinery, you got 1,200. Stock is there and go down. Can you be sure that this also will be sold? On the day of selling machinery, do you have 100% clarity that this asset also will be sold? No. So we will take a pessimistic approach. We will take a prudence approach. Assuming that after this money will not come, after this 1,200, you will never receive any money ever again in future. With that mindset, we solve this concept. We solve this problem. அதாவது இன்னைக்கு இந்த 1,200 is realized. No? This 1,200 is realized. We believe that after this, we will never realize any further money. We will never realize any further money. Like that, you'll assume and solve this answer. Appadina, how much money I'm supposed to make the payment to the partner? I'm supposed to make 24,000. I'm supposed to pay 24,000 to the partner. In that, only 1,200 I'll give to either of the partners. How much I will not give? 22,800. That is the maximum loss. That is the maximum loss. So, total outstanding capital, 24,000 minus amount received. So what is not received? That is the maximum loss of the partners. Yes or no? That is the maximum loss of the partners. Yes or no? Tell me, okay, not okay. Loudly. No energy. Loudly I want. If you give energy, I'll teach properly. Or else I'll teach in shortcut, and I have either ways also. I can do shortcut teaching also. I can do proper teaching also. What do you want? Proper or shortcut? Proper will help you in exam. Shortcut will not help you in all the questions. Proper is very, very important. Stock? Now, my simple question is, I told you, under this piecemeal distribution method. Now, the question what he is asking is, sir, why haven't you realized the stock? We are discussing about piecemeal distribution method. In piecemeal distribution method, we agreed that the assets will be realized in small installments over a period of multiple days. So today, when you're realizing the machinery ka value, have you realized the machinery stock ka value also? No. Stock ka payment I'll receive somewhere after 1 month, 2 months. So why will I realize this now? Got it? So the assumption here is that the money that you realize by selling the machinery is on a different date, and the money that you got by selling the stock is on a different date. So today is what? 4/12. On 4/12, 2025, you got 1,200 by selling machinery. Can you tell me, confirm this 4,000 will come in future? No. So hence, this I will ignore. This I'll ignore. Question said it is realized. So you're telling, why didn't you realize? But in real life, do you know that this will be realized? No. You have to be very practical. Okay, not okay. So today is 4 December 25. On which date I have received? Machinery worth 1,200 paisa I have received. Got it, not got it? We'll assume that after this, nothing will be recovered. We will take one prudence concept. We'll take one pessimistic approach. If I go with that approach, total money that I have to receive is 24,000. In that, how much I'm receiving? Only 1,200. How much will I never receive? 22,800. Okay, not okay. Now listen to very carefully. Next step is working note number 2. This tabular column will decide the final amount to pay. Whom should I make the payment? The decision will be taken in this tabular column. For that, the first step is to calculate the actual capital of all the partners. This information will be given in the question. Yes or no? Partners capital balance how much? 9,600, 6,000, 8,400. Given in question or not? Yes or no? Given. 9,600, 6,000 and 8,400. Given. Next, with actual capital, you will minus maximum loss. I'll make the formula ulta. What is the formula? Maximum loss is equal to total outstanding capital minus amount received. Now, amount received is X. In that case, what is the revised formula? I'll take this to other side, this to this side. What is the formula? Total outstanding capital minus maximum loss. The final amount what I get, that is the amount to be paid to partner A, partner B, partner C. Okay, not okay. So now, from actual capital, if I minus maximum loss, I will get to know what is the final amount to be paid. Yes or no? So now, maximum loss is how much? 22,800. 22,800. This 22,800, in what ratio will you split? This is loss. Profit is shared in is profit sharing ratio. Loss also is shared in profit sharing ratio. So what is the profit sharing ratio? 5:3:2. So this 22,800, please split in the ratio 5:3:2 and tell me what is the answer you're getting. Fast. Do it along with me. You'll get 11,400, 6,840, 4,560. Yes or no? Yes or no? Even if I open the capital account, let's say this is capital account of A. A ka balance is how much? 9,600. A ka balance is 9,600. Imagine the loss, realization loss. Example, this is not realization loss, but Chuma I'm telling. The loss is how much? 11,400. Losses always reduce the capital. To increase capital, credit. To decrease capital, debit. So losses I'm recording 11,400. Apana, what is the balance amount coming? 1,800 means what? This much money we have to receive. This much money we have to receive. Will you receive money from the partners? Will you receive? As of now, you will not receive. Unless you sell all the assets, no partner will bring money from their home. What will you say? First sell all the assets, recover money. If that money is not sufficient, then I will bring. Apana, forget this tabular column. Even if I do by ledger method, how much should I pay to A? 9,600. In the business, imagine there's a realization loss of 11,400. So I have to pay 9,600 and receive 11,400. Net, how much should I receive? I have to pay 9,600 and receive 11,400. Net, how much I should receive? 1,800. Okay, not okay. Will he give this money to me? No. I will call this as deficiency. Any problem? So if the answer comes in negative, it is deficiency. Any problem? Ippodhik deficiency thane. Partner did not say I'll not pay the money. What will he say? First sell all the assets. If that is not sufficient, then I'll think whether I'll bring or not. Which means clearly what? He doesn't want to bring the money now. So as of now, can I say this deficiency? As of now, can I say deficiency? Yes. Same way for partner B. Partner B, how much should I pay people? 6,000 I should pay. 6,000 I should pay. How much loss is incurred in the business? 6,840. I don't put realization loss, just normal loss. 6,840. I have to pay him 6,000, but receive from him 6,840. So net, how much should I receive? 840 I should receive. If I ask him to bring in 840, will he bring in the money? As of now, will not bring in the money. I will call this also deficiency. Any problem? Any problem? Both coming in negative means deficiency. Okay, not okay. If you tell me loudly yes or no, I'll get a feeling that you understood. Not understood. Respond. Okay, not okay. Now, let me talk about C. What is the game with C? C's ka capital balance is 8,400. C ka capital balance is 8,400. I have to pay him. How much should I adjust the loss? Maximum loss is how much? 4,560. I have to pay him 8,400. For the loss, I have to receive 4,560. How much net I have to pay? 3,840 I have to pay. 3,840 I have to pay. Okay, not okay. Online people, okay, not okay.
Okay, sir.
Now here I'm getting positive balance. For the first time, I'm getting one partner balance as positive balance. Okay, not okay. Now, when you solve this step, your belief is that from here, no other asset will be sold. And whatever money the partner A and B is supposed to bring, both will not bring. Both will not bring because they are insolvent, like they did assume. Though the question very clearly said that who's insolvent? B is insolvent. B became insolvent. That information will get when either in beginning or in middle or during the process, somewhere you will get to know. So as on today, we don't know. So we believe that both these partners are not capable of bringing the money in future. Hence, there's a deficiency. This deficiency I have to put on whose head? On the head of solvent partner. So who's saying this? Garner versus Murray. In that, they said that if any partner's capital account is got debit balance, and if they are insolvent, then deficiency has to be shifted on the head of solvent partners. So now, this is debit balance. Minus here means what? Debit balance. To make the zero, what will I do? I'll give a credit. So minus 1,800 plus 1,800, total becomes 0 for A. Similarly, B has got debit balance 840. To make it 0, I'll give a credit 840. Credit 840. Yes or no? Credit side, record 840. As what? C's capital. So I'm transferring this 840 on the head of C. Okay, not okay. Like that, B's balance has become 0. A ka balance became 0. B ka balance became 0. Okay, not okay. Okay. Now, when the deficiency is shifted on the head of C, his capital balance will increase or decrease? Decrease, because somebody else's loss. Deficiency in N. Somebody else's loss. A oda loss, B oda loss. Who's going to bear it now? C. So avanoda bharam increase. That is means his loss will, that is his money that he has to receive from the business will decrease. When loss increases, overall money to receive will decrease. Somebody else's loss, if I bear, my capital will come down. So 3840 minus 1,800 minus 840. Okay, not okay. What is the journal entry for this? This what we are doing, plus and minus, okay. Anna, in real life, we'll pass a journal entry also. What journal entry? C's capital account debit to A to B. How much? 1,800, 840, and total is how much? 2640, 2640. Okay, wow. So 2640 minus means what? Debit. C's capital account debit. And A and B credit means what? Positive. Already they are having debit balance 1,800 negative. To make that 0, I'm giving credit plus 1,800. So I'm teaching mathematics also, I'm teaching accounts also. Both simultaneously has to go in sync. See, here we will do journal entry. But in exam, to do this calculation, plus apart from that, do all the ledger also update, it become too time consuming. Actually, this will go along with that, ledger also will do. Realization I'll do, capital I'll do, everything I'll do. Rendu panna, how much time will it take? In exam, you have 3 hours. In 3 hours, you have to do both. So not possible. So ICAI said that in this type of question, focus on the calculation part. Because you know how to prepare realization, how to close it, everything you've learned in the other methods. So here my focus is only on calculation part. This calculation they've done. Any problem? So even after adjusting all the deficiency, ultimately out of A, B and C, who was that Mahatma who should finally receive the money? C is that Mahatma who should receive 1,200. So final amount to pay is how much? 1,200 to C. Okay, not okay. Okay, not okay. All right, people.
Okay, sir.
Exactly this
Okay,
1,200 will come. Exactly this 1,200 will come. நீங்க என்ன amount வாங்குனீங்களா machinery with, exactly that money will come. And this step will decide who should get this 1,200. Entire effort is to determine on the 1,200 which partner should get. So this step is helping you to decide which partner should get 1,200. Got it, not got it? So after this calculation, what did you understand? C should be paid 1,200. Now come back here. Payment to C. Payment to C. Less payment to C. How much? 1,200 cash reduced and his balance also reduced. Okay, not okay? If you want, I can do one more time the calculation part. You want me to do it here? One more time? Working note alone, can we do it one more time? So what is the first working note? Working note number 1. Calculation of maximum loss. ஏன்னா ஒண்ணுக்கு ரெண்டு வாட்டி பண்ணா you'll feel it much better remembered in the mind. So what is the maximum loss, people? Total outstanding capital minus amount received as of now. How much received? 1,200. So what is the total outstanding capital of all the partners put together? 24,000. In that, if 1,200 is money recovered, how much money will never be received in future? 22,800. This is the maximum loss. Here, the underlying assumption is that after this 1,200, I will never ever receive any money like that. That is the assumption with which you solve this step. By that virtue, this becomes my maximum loss that the partners has to bear. Okay, not okay. Online people, okay, not okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
Now, working
Okay,
note.
sir.
Calculation of amount to pay. That is 1,200 to which all partner I should make the payment. That I have to decide. So for that, what is the first step? Record the capital balance. Record the capital balance. How much is the capital balance? A, B, C. 9,600. For B, it is 6,000. C, it is 8,000. 8,400. Okay. Now, this is the total money to be paid, 24,000. In that, how much is the loss? 22,800 is the total loss. So minus maximum loss. This comes in the credit side of the ledger, and this will come in the debit side of the ledger. Any problem? So 22,800 loss after distributed in what ratio? Same profit sharing ratio, because profit sharing ratio, loss sharing ratio, both are same. What is it? 11,400. 8840. 4, 5, 6840. Correct. 68. சூப்பா கொசுத்துல தாங்க முடியல. B வந்து என்னது? 6840. C 4560. Put together how much? 22,800. If I minus, I'll get one balance. What is this? This is credit plus debit minus credit plus debit minus credit side la plus amount, debit side la minus amount. Tell me, what are you getting? Minus means debit balance I'm getting. Which one? 1,800. Very good. Debit means minus how much? 840. And here credit positive 3840. Very good. இது மொத்தமா 3 நெட் பண்ண எவ்வளவு வரும்? 1,200 வரும். புரியுதா? Why 1,200? If I have to pay C 3,840, this 1,200 is not sufficient. I have to receive money from these two fellow also. But will these two people bring in the money? They will not bring in the money. புரிஞ்சதா? அதாவது சீக்கிரம் மொத்தமா 3840 கொடுக்கணும். I have to pay C how much totally? 3840. How much money is available as of now? 1,200. Balance money who has to bring in? 1,800 A has to bring in and B has to bring 840. Are they bringing in? The assumption is they will not bring in the money. That is the assumption with which you will solve this problem. Appona, from this 3840, I have to minus 1,800 minus 840, which means this burden of deficiency I have to shift it on the other party. Then what will be left with ultimately? That amount which I have and which I have to pay. I will be left with the money which I have and the money which I am supposed to pay. Okay, not okay. This is called as deficiency. Once you have deficiency, always remember Gardner versus Murray rule. The deficiency of the insolvent partners. Though here only one partner is insolvent, at this step you'll assume that both are insolvent and therefore their debit balance is shifted on the head of other partners. So what is the entry? C is capital, A is capital, that is C is capital, 2A is capital, 2B is capital. Plus or minus shifting of deficiency. So credit, we are crediting A plus 1,800 becomes 0. We are crediting B's capital 840, 0. And who's getting debited in place of that? C. Debit minus in total how much put together? 2,640. ரெண்டு பேர் சேர்த்தான். Okay, now what is the amount to be paid? Exactly 1,200 will come. Exactly 1,200 will come. Any problem? Now this line will give you a clarity that to whom I should make the payment now. At this stage, to whom should I make the payment? That clarity this working note is giving me. Okay, not okay. Now, how do you feel? Comfortable. This is not tough. But in learning something new for the first time, no, that discomfort will be there. Discomfort, don't get confused for toughness. In CA, nothing is tough. Whenever you study anything for the first time, it is tough only. It is the responsibility of the teacher to make your life easy. Once you make your life easy by understanding this properly, plus your job is what? Repeatedly solving this question multiple times, doing more revision. Everything will seem easy. Nothing is tough in the entire journey of C. I'm telling you. This statement I'm not saying just because I've become CA now. Tomorrow, after you become CA, you'll come and tell me the same dialogue. Says CA course is not tough. We have too many things to study. We have to study in organized manner. There are too many things difficult to understand. Somebody has to make us understand in a simplified manner. If everything is done properly, everything is easy. You will come and say the same dialogue at the end of becoming CA. Come back. Next is what, people? Balance. What is the cash balance now? So 1,200 I got, paid 1,200. Nothing is there for external liabilities. A, you paid nothing. B, you paid nothing. C, you paid 1,200. Out of 8,400, if 1,200 is paid, what is the balance? 7,200. And what is the balance pending? Same 22,800. Because from 24,000, if 1,200 is paid, the maximum loss now becomes your remaining capital balance. Okay, not okay. Now, 1 week went by. 1 month went by. Now some hope came. By selling stock, we got 4,000. Appada. Now A and B will feel that at least from this, I'll get something. So let's see, A and B are getting something or not. So now, next is sale of stock. By selling of stock, what are you seeing, people? Sale of stock, 4,000. Sale of stock, 4,000. Dash, 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 dash. Next, payment. Whenever you make the payment to partner, do not decide directly. You have to do the working note. Do the working note. Can you do the working note now? Same step. Working note number 1. What is it? Now it's not 1, it's 3. Working note number 3. Calculation of maximum loss. Maximum loss is equal to total outstanding capital. Donkey fellow, don't take the outstanding capital in the beginning. First, from 24,000, 1,200 paid. Balance how much? 22,800. Now this becomes your latest outstanding balance. 22,800. This comes from where? Adithan, the total column potadu. From total column, take it. Game over. Now tell me, people, how much is amount received? 4,000 amount received. Now here the assumption is that after this, no assets will be realizing any money. Apana, what is the maximum loss? 18,800 is the maximum loss. Any problem? Tell me, very difficult this concept is. Tell, not difficult. Go and find. Now she is like little blushing. Now, that time she came under full stress. Working note number 4, Bhuvan. What is it? Calculation of amount to pay or order of payment. Order of payment to partner. That is in what order, how much money to pay to the partner. Anything you can write heading, nothing to worry. Now tell me, what is the first step? Outstanding capital of A, B and C. How much, people? If you go from the previous balance, no, take the previous balance. That is, you did the sale of stock entry. Before that, when balance is there, no, 9,600, 6,000, 7,200. From there, copy paste. No need to stress too much. Too much of stress is injurious for health. 9,600, 6,000, 7,200. Some people tell that in life you should never take stress. That statement itself is utter nonsense. No person on this planet is without stress. Everybody's got stress. And stress is good also. Too much of stress is bad. Too much of anything is good for nothing. Too much of cook spoils the broth. So like that, too much of studying also is bad. No, sir. Yes, very true. When your capacity to study is reached, 11 o'clock night, capacity over up to now, you want to show people, no, I want to study till 2 o'clock in the night. You're sitting with the book, but nothing going into your head. Then donkey fellow, this is called as overstudying, which is not productive. What does it mean? Time to sleep, get up in the morning, 4 o'clock, again study. So in life, anything which is excessive is bad. Next is what, people? Next fast. Read the name. Angel ikkada chood. Maximum loss minus maximum loss. How much is maximum loss, people? We already computed 18,800. Split in the profit sharing ratio, which is 5 to 3 to 2. How much? 9,400. Apram. You fight first, all of you. Then tell me the final amount. 5640. Final. Cheating people. 5640. Okay. This time she's very confident. Now correct in the word. 5640. Next. 37760. Now this is credit balance in the ledger and this is debit side. So credit positive, debit negative. Credit positive, debit negative. Sir, in exam should I do credit debit? No. This is only for your understanding. AC. AC இங்க இருக்கு. நீங்க உட்கார்ந்திருங்க. எப்படிமா? Now okay. Now tell me people, what is the balance you're getting? Positive or negative? Negative means deficiency. Positive means pay. All positive? Oh my God. How much is it? 200, 360, 3440. Oh, everybody is getting something. Wonderful. Total put together automatically become 4,000. Now there is no deficiency. Will Ghana versus Murray rule come here? No. Now in the ratio la pay பண்ணிடுங்க 200, 360, 3440. Less payment to partner minus 4,000. 200 to A, 360 to B, and 3440 to 100%. Match ஆகாதுக்கு ஒரு காரணம் சொல்லுங்கண்ணா. எல்லாம் மேட்சிங்கோட போயிருக்கேன் நான். Now, do you have any further asset to pay? Do you have any further asset to pay? No. This final amount is called as unpaid capital. The entire amount is loss. Swaha. Over. Sum also over. What is the problem? எது match பண்ணக்கூடாது? Which and which is matching for you? Like which is trouble? I didn't get your exact query. 200, 360 and 3440. Amma. Okay, super. I got your query. Now listen to very carefully. They're asking how this tabular column is matching. Only I'm doing the capital account for you. Now tell me whether it will match or not match. Particulars A, B, C. Particulars A, B, C. I'm just doing this part. Is it okay? As of now, what is the balance in capital account? 9,600, 6,000 and 7,200. Can I write it here? Balance brought down. How much it is? 9,600, 6,000, 7,200. I'm just doing a reverse scenario. The scenario is that I'm paying A 200, B 360 and this guy 3440. Okay, wa? So to cash, how much it is? 200, then 360 and 3440. Okay or not okay? Out of 9,600, if 200 is paid, how much is unpaid? To balance 9,400. Out of 6,000, if 360 is paid, how much is unpaid? 5,640. Out of 7,200, if 3,440 is paid, how much is unpaid? 3,760. Now it is matching. So in the tabular column, you record this data and you subtracted this data. If credit is plus, this debit is minus. So you'll get this only, no? And what is this amount? The amount that you received 4,000, which you're distributing. Now give me one reason why it should not match. So basically, this data is coming from where? Capital account only. அதுக்கு தான் நான் என்ன பண்ணேன்? பக்கத்துல credit போட்டேன். Because this comes in the credit column of, credit side of the capital account. And this appears to be the debit side of the, capital account. This balance, which is not paid, is the ultimate loss, which will be shifted to the deficiency account. Okay, not okay. Deficiency படிச்சோம்ல போன டாபிக்ல. Last amount. This will never be paid. God, this will become perfect swaha. Now tell me, Kana, what is your doubt? Comfortable? No query further? Okay. Others, tell me, people, what is your query? Anybody's got any problem? So I was wanting to do one more question, but we don't have sufficient time now. So that question, you take it as homework. You will do it. I will also do it, but in next class. But I'll do it fast because concept is explained. And plus, you're doing this question as homework also. Which one I'm talking about? 7th question. So when we come and do in the next class, we'll do it faster. And I'll go with the next topic, which is highest relative capital method, which is BAP of maximum loss method. Okay, not okay. Now, if you look at the presentation, once again, I'm not done. Look at the presentation, what they have done could be slightly different or same only. No, for example, here the heading, they're not put what it is. Balance due is there. So what they have done is sale of investment and the payment they have written in one line. So you wrote sale in one line, receiving money in one line, payment in another line. They wrote both in same line. Format could here and there differ, but no problem because this is not the format of ICAI. ICAI has just adopted this format. You can adopt any format as long as it is meaningful and it's not eating away any information. You can present any format. My format is more easy to understand. Maybe you will end up taking extra 3 minutes to solve because again you have to do balancing. So separate line this separate line balance. You might take 3-4 minutes extra, but you will get the answer hold properly. But if you feel that no sir, I don't want to take extra time, then you can follow the format which is given in ICAI. What is ICAI done? Money received, money paid in one shot. I think payment they've done here. I don't know. This format is very confusing for me, man. So this balance basically. Oh, balance anyways, they have also done it. Okay. Then furniture, money. So basically, we are splitting this into 2 points. Receiving 2,000 and payment separate 2 line. They wrote everything in one line. But here the problem is what sale of furniture have returned. But where the payment is that description is not there. So in my point, extra description is coming. So I think hardly 90% it is matching. 10% here there difference is there. So you are free to choose whichever format you want. If you like my format, you can stick on to that, or else you can go with this format. As long as ICAI is concerned, they will not reduce your mark just because you're not following this. For your overall format ka mark hai. Extra one line you put, extra information right, further they will not reduce the marks. Got it, not got it. So even if you choose my format to do it, you can 100% get the mark for it. If you get the answer right, 100% marks also you'll get it. No problem. At the end, just cross-check the answer. The balances in capital account, left unpaid is how much? Same amount. 9,400, 5640, 3760. Are we getting the same amount? Yes. This match, acha. Answer right. Illustration 7 will be your homework. 7 will be your homework. So very fast we'll complete that question in the next class and then we'll go to the last method. Okay, not okay. Okay. So guys, that's all from my side for this session. I'll see you all in the next class, which is on Saturday, 4:30 p.m. sharp. Until then, bye-bye. See you. Take care.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, people. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.